Hi. So, finally doing the last of the Evercade cards in my collection. This one I've seen people like Crazy Burger say, and possibly rightly so, that it's probably the worst value for money out of all of the Evercade games released. Because our cards released, there are only 4 games on it. This is, of course, the Sydney Hunter collection, which is kind of weird. There's a company called Collector Vision that bought the trademarks or the trade names for Acclaim and who else? And Exidy. And instead of just releasing like brand new, collections of these old games or whatever, they instead decided to release, or maybe in addition to, I honestly don't know, but they've also released games that were new but might well have been published under these old names. So Sydney Hunter, I got this collection because it has a kind of a vibe similar to something like Montezuma's Revenge from the old 8-bit computer systems. It's not really like that. These are action platform games. Well, they're not action platform games, they're just platform games, because all you do is jump, jumpity jump, 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 and try to get the treasure. I mean, in that respect, it is like Montezuma's Revenge, but you are continually moving and stuff like that. You do get a weapon in the third one. The first 2 are 8-bit games. I think one's NES platform, the other one from the box art looks like it's Sega Master System, and the third one is a Mega Drive game, I'm pretty sure. It has more controls, like holding a torch and throwing a boomerang. But, yeah, the artwork is, well, I mean, his torso is melted, so you can see his rib cage, and his eyes are bugging out. You're trying to get treasures and avoid baddies, blah, blah, blah. To be honest, not a big fan of these games. I mean, maybe I'll play them again. It's been a while, and I'll be, oh my goodness, what was I thinking? These are wonderful. But the reason that I have this is because of the 4th game, which is kind of a bonus title, which is a maze game, which I love maze games, called Jester. And that game's got a very simple mechanic, but I just found it so engrossing to play. Go to this room, get this key, go to this other room, use the key to get the treasure, go get keys and go to rooms and get all the treasures, rinse and repeat. Grab a sword, you automatically kill enemies for a fixed amount of time. Grab a torch so you can see where the heck you're going for a fixed amount of time. And that's it. So you're just running around, trying to make sure you've got a torch so you can see and not kill yourself on enemies, and get treasures and quit. Great stuff. So this is a map related to the which one is this? Sydney Hunter. Excuse me. And the Caverns of Death, which is the 3rd one. So you get this poster, and on the back is a crazy map of the whole frickin' thing. Completely bonkers. Anyway, let's give this a whirl and see if, as I suspect, the only reason I'm keeping it is because of Jester, which I love to bits. Hello. I've drawn the curtains to try to cut down on glare and hopefully make the screen more visible. We'll see how that works, but that's why I'm partially in shadow. I've got a floor lamp on in the corner to try to compensate. Anyway, I'm going to do them in release order. The Shrines of Peril, Caverns of Death, The Sacred Tribe, and Jester. So I'm going to go complicated, less complicated, more complicated, less complicated, even less complicated. Because Jester is basically a game that is like a tarted up 2600 game. It's just move with the stick, no buttons. Great stuff. I suspect it's a, well, I don't know what platform it's from. But anyway, let's play some Sydney Hunter and the Shrines of Peril from 2014. Huh? Left, right, left, uh-huh. guess I go backwards. Alright, hit detection sucks. Oh yes, there's a ticking clock. Oh wait, I thought that was the... Oh, I see. Did I remap these? Whatever. Okay, that's right. This is why I like this game. I remember this. Okay, I got over the snake. Hooray. I use the big jump for that. Am I going the wrong way? Or is this just endless snakes? Oh. Here we go. Oh, I ran into a... Right, so if I don't jump up the... This is what I like about this game, I remember now. If I don't jump up the thing, I just touch the wall, I die. That's what you would expect in a platform game, right? Along with not being able to swim. Okay, back to snakes. I'm making so much progress on my last life. Every time I jump over an obstacle, it's like, woohoo, look at you! There's nothing. Ah, okay, right. Sure, why not? Okay, so you get it. I could have got that gem if only I had jumped and not killed myself on a rock. Alright, City Hunter in the Caverns of Death. What do we got? We can jump. We can throw a boomerang. And we can carry a torch. What? I've got 4 face buttons. Why are these mapped to shoulders? Is it like do I have to hold the button to have the torch constantly? Is it a toggle? Okay. Good luck. I'll need it. I have to press a button to do anything. Okay, I'm running. Map 1. Password gold. Oh my god, a password that's actually like just... Okay. Well, okay. Now this time touching a thing doesn't... What? Okay. So hitting a stalactite killed me. Hitting a... Oh, God. There's a slime. What? The platform killed me? What? Ah, okay. Oh, phew. A frog. Yeah, this is why these are enduring favorites of mine. Alright, City Hunter in the Sacred Drive. Good lord. Jump. And jump or skip scenes. If it feels like I'm not giving these games a fair shake, it's because they're not giving me a fair shake. Alright, so this is the Master System one. I'm a great adventurer. That's me. Yeah, it's great. We don't care. Alright, is this guy gonna hurt me? Greetings, stranger. So he's not gonna hurt me? He looks like someone... Wait, what? Okay, look at this. I'm not dead. Do I go in here? Cool, I do. No, I don't want to... Wait, it automatically jumped me in a... What? That time I jumped backwards, I wasn't actually pressing a direction at all. It just pushed me backwards. Alright, so I got a spider. Get the step... Wait, what? Why did I change color and I fell through the floor? Because I stayed 1 second. At least the baddies also fall in and die. Whoa. No, the snake didn't hurt me. What the? Oh, come on. What? How? Alright, well that one wasn't as horrible as the others, but blah. This looks like an NES game. I think that you could, if you could do a simplified version of this on the Atari 2600 quite easily. It feels to me like, now you'll see the meters on the side are going down. So there's a torch, and there's a health, and there's a sword. So I got the sword. It's now like Pac-Man. I can get all of the skulls. It's kind of tricky to hit that direction. Alright, I got my torch. Alright, and you'll see on the map, it's showing me a green box, a map in the upper right, so I need to go into the right. And now I've unlocked this. Hooray. And now the key's showing me, alright, I just gotta go north to get this one. Grab another torch. Okay, now I gotta go all the way to the bottom. Let me grab that. Notice, there's a strategy to this. You might wonder, why am I not grabbing the swords? Well, the thing is that the swords don't replenish, you'll notice, nor do the torches. So if you grab every little thing that you see, you're going to get to a point where you're like, whoa, I got nothing to protect me from the baddies. Oh, I must have hit a sword right when I walked in. And they respawn, you'll notice. Oh, I ran out of torch. Thankfully I can remember what the heck the layout looked like. Alright, I gotta go back to the center where I started. I just think this game is brilliant. I love it so much. Doo-doo. Alright, now I don't know where the heck to go. Have I not been? I haven't been in here yet. Well. Alright, I'm halfway on the torch. You better run, skulls. I'm gonna get you. Okay, get the sacred fire, I guess. The worst is if you go into a maze fresh and you've got no torch and you can't see nothing. Oh, it's coming to get me. Whatever algorithm you're using is extremely simple. Oh, okay, that means, well, what's left? Is there a key down here? No. No, blast it. Oh, God dang it, I'm blind. Oh, God, I can't. I think you have the last of the treasures you... Where's the... Ezo? Nope. Corner, maybe? Aha! No, let me... Ah, there's the way out. So, there's one more key to let me through the way out, which must be this key, because I don't see any others. Yep. Yay! Cleared a dungeon, look at that! Even with blind navigation. What's happening with that? He's like a severed head, just kind of like bouncing around. Huh. Same screen. Now we'll just go. Okay. Oh. Oh, they're gonna change on me. Oh, leaf. Get the magic leaf. Oh, they're all on the same screen. Oh, there's no key here. So it must be here. Alright, so I can't, does it automatically unlock the door? Alright, so getting the last treasure reveals the key to escape on the dungeon staircase screen. So there you go. I'm not gonna belabor it, and I'm not gonna save it because I already have a save because I consider and play this game for a while. But I really enjoy that game. I mean, if you're like a maze game fan like me, then there's something to like there. And it's just kind of like got a Zen meditative kind of quality to it. Well, not meditative because it can be a bit frantic with the skulls coming after you. I mean, there's things, you know, it feels very much like a bonus title, like a, yeah, we knocked this one out in an afternoon kind of game. Because otherwise what you'd want to see would be like different enemies every, you know, as you go down the dungeon, the enemies would change instead of just getting faster. I can't remember if they do or not. And different treasures just to keep you going, you know, going, oh, I want to see what's the next treasures on the next level or something. But other than that, basic mechanics, you know, they're all ticking clock related, but it keeps it moving, keeps you going. So that's really the only reason I fired this up again. I might try Sydney Hunter and the Sacred Tribe again, just because I felt like, oh, I can actually get somewhere in this. But the first two, the difficulty curve is just like, I mean, come on. You know, the first one is like, you die when you don't jump to the next part of a ledge. I mean, why? And the Caverns of Death was like just trying to navigate. You know, it was clear that if I hadn't grabbed that vine, that I just would have fallen to my death probably. But what really got me was getting to that one bit where, and actually I might be thinking of the Sacred Tribe now when I think of it. But it was just, I don't know, I just didn't. It's when you have that unrewarding, where you're like, wait, what happened? Why did I die? That sensation. Where it's not clear, you know, why, and it just feels unforgiving, and I don't have a lot of time for that. Platform games aren't my favorite to start with, so if you're gonna like do cheap stuff like that, then yeah. But Jester, fantastic. Anyway, new Evercade games coming soon, so next time up will be Neo Geo Arcade 1. Yay, looking forward to that. Although I think I have all the games from that I want on the PlayStation already. It will be nice to have them in a little cart on my little Evercade. So that will be nice. And Roguecraft, I think it's called Roguecraft DX. A roguelike with a sort of isometric perspective. It looks kind of like XCOM. I liked Rogue 64, that's pretty cool. So this seems like it's got more meat in the bones. There is a bit of like, ooh, it's a card with one game on it. But I'm like, look, if the game's good, I mean, I got Full Void, and I thought that was genius. Then, you know, I've paid far more for far less. So let's just see what it is next time. But until then, keep on gaming.